branded ourselves to be the giant of Africa. Now look at you, Yoruba, idiot. We are the owner of everything in Yoruba land. But Igbo trooping into your space every now and then to undermine you. Like I was discussing with one of the members of YYF Advisory Council, Mr. Adeola. He was telling me this evening, Igbo, look, YYF should raise this issue the more, although we've raised it before. Look at this, VP. You take money from Yoruba land, you take it to Abuja. You take money from Igbo land, move it to Abuja. Money from Hausa land, move it to Abuja. Money from Kanuri land, you move it to Abuja. Money from the South, money from the Middle Belt. You move this money to Abuja, and you then divided the money back according to number of local government, number of state, land mass, and population figure. And we all know that Yoruba alone contributes 49% of the money. The South contributes 44%. The remaining balance of 7% is shared among the Middle Belt, the Hausa Fulani region, the Kanuri region, and the Igbo region. Igbo region, they are contributing 1.5% of the money. But by the time they share the money back, Igbo that contributed 1.5% of the money will get about 8% of that money. They are making huge profit. But at the end of the day, by the time each of the 5 Igbo governors receive their allocation from Abuja, their people will be trooping into Yoruba land. And this stupid, criminally minded Igbo have the temerity and the effrontery to abuse Sanwo-Olu that is not doing well in Lagos, that the roads are bad in Lagos. When they receive their allocation from Abuja, why is it that they cannot use the allocation for the development of their space? Why is it that the Igbo must leave their shit homeland, move down to Lagos to come and constitute nuisance? You know, I raised it in one of my lectures that the government of Yoruba land should write to the president of Nigeria that 70% of the allocation meant for Igbo land be given to Yoruba people, because Igbo citizens are not living in Igbo land. They are trooping into our space, constituting nuisance. We have to provide healthcare, we have to provide road, we have to provide hospitals, we have to provide schools, we have to provide housing. This is not sufficient for us. It's something that we should raise. These things are very, very important. Igbo people, you are getting allocation from Abuja, monthly allocation. Why is it that you cannot hold responsible your governors? What is your business with Tinubu? Your governors are irresponsible in Igbo land. Hold them responsible for your underdevelopment. You receive allocation from Abuja. These things are very serious. And if we have common sense, and particularly the Yoruba Libra, you don't know that mass migration destroys a nation. When people move into Yoruba land unregulated, Yoruba land will never be developed. We ought to be at par with England, even more superior than England, Yoruba people. But we cannot do that because Igbo are trooping into our space. Fulani are trooping into our space. We should raise these fundamental questions with the Yoruba governors. The allocation you are getting from Abuja is not sufficient to take care of Yoruba people. And Igbo people are trooping into our space to take advantage of the same allocation. So we should be able to take part of the allocation given to Igbo state government and have it to our own, because they cannot keep their citizens in Igbo land. But horrible, criminally minded Igbo will not ask their governors what they are doing with the allocation money. They will be having the effrontery to condemn Yoruba nation. You know, we're working on all Igbo musicians, movie actors and actresses, and comedians. We're going to stop you from working in Yoruba land. You think it's a joke. We live abroad. We know how we are being treated as Yoruba people. We're threatened with deportation every now and then. That is the same thing we're going to do to foreigners in Yoruba land. You are going to leave our space. We want to regulate you because we face regulation as well abroad. So people who live in our homeland, you have to be regulated.